Hello dear students, it's your computer teacher, and today we shall continue with the same chapter, that is chapter number 3, which deals with the topic storing data in spreadsheets. So my dear students, in our previous class I have explained you all about what is spreadsheet and in which areas these spreadsheets are used. And I also have explained you all about the steps to start MS Excel or spreadsheets. So today I'm going to start a new topic, that is parts of an MS Excel window. So before starting this, I'd like to tell you one thing, that is MS Excel and spreadsheets, these are not two different things. So in our computer, if we are using Windows operating system, so the same MS Excel is called as spreadsheets. So that means this MS Excel and spreadsheets, these are not two different things, these are same. So please don't get confused with MS Excel and spreadsheets. So these two are the same. So here we'll be learning about parts of an MS Excel window. So the MS Excel window is very similar to an MS Word window. So we have learned about MS Word in our previous class. So the window of MS Excel is quite similar with the window of MS Word. It has features like the title bar and ribbon. So in MS Word, we have learned about the features like title bar and ribbon. So here in MS Excel window also, these features are present. The features like title bar, ribbon, these are also present here in this MS Excel window. But unlike MS Word, the working area of an MS Excel window is divided into several rows and columns. So what is different here in this MS Excel window is their working area, because their working area is made up of rows and columns. Now I am going to explain you all about some of the components of MS Excel window. So my dear students, if you see here in this picture, there are different components present here in this MS Excel window. Components like quick access toolbar, cell address, column letter, row number, title bar, ribbon, formula bar, formatting toolbar. So these are the components of MS Excel window. So it has got its own function to perform there in the MS Excel window. So let us start with the first component, that is worksheet. So worksheet in MS Excel is the area in an MS Excel window where you usually enter data. So here the blank portion that you are seeing here in the picture, that is called as worksheet. So worksheet is a place there in MS Excel window where we usually enter data or any sort of informations. So there are 3 worksheets by default in a workbook. So if you see here in this picture, there in the bottom portion of the picture, what is written is sheet tab. So if you see there are altogether 3 different sheets given, that is sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. So in MS Excel there are 3 worksheets by default in a workbook. So 3 worksheets will be present by default there in the workbook. So you can add more worksheet if required. If you want some more worksheet, so you can add some more worksheet if required also. Now the next component present there in MS Excel window is row. The horizontal divisions of a worksheet are called rows. So if you see there in the left side of the worksheet, what is given is numbers are given. Numbers starting from 1 till 25 here in this picture. So it is starting from top to bottom. So those are the numbers, and these lines starting from top to bottom, these are called as row. So the horizontal divisions of a worksheet are called rows, and these rows are marked with the number starting from 1 and so on. Now next component is column. The vertical divisions of a worksheet are called columns. Now if you see there on the top of the worksheet, what is given is some marking you can see like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So now these vertical division of a worksheet are called column. The line running from left side to right side, these are called as column, and these columns are marked by A, B, C, D, E, F till Z. Now next component which is present is cell. The intersection of row and a column is called a cell. Now this line running from top to bottom and line running from left to right, this intersects each other and it forms a rectangular box which is called as cell. So the intersection of rows and column is called a cell. Now next component is cell address. Each cell has its own unique address. For example, the address of the active cell given here in this picture. Now if you see here in this picture where cell address is mentioned, what you can see is A1 is mentioned. So here what is A and what is 1 is, now A here is a column and 1 is the row. So as I told you, line running from left to right is considered as column, and this is marked by A, B, C, D till Z. And line running from top to bottom are considered as row and is marked by a number that is starting from 1 and so on. So here A is column and 1 is row. So this makes one unique address for the first box, highlighted box, and that is called as cell address. So A1 written there in cell address portion is nothing but this is a unique address given for the first box, highlighted box. Now next component is cell pointer. It refers to the selected area or selected cell or active cell and is highlighted by a bolder rectangle. So the first box, if you see here in this picture, is highlighted with a bolder box. So what does this mean is, this mean this particular rectangular box which is highlighted is the active cell. So we are about to enter some sort of data there in this cell. So the bolder rectangle, highlighted rectangle, is considered as the active cell, or we can call as cell pointer also. So now next component is formula bar. So now if you see there in the portion just above the worksheet, what you can see is fx is written there in the right side of cell address. So that particular portion is called as formula bar. So the formula bar displays the content of the active cell. Now for example, here which box is highlighted is the first box which has got the cell address as A1. So if we enter any sort of formula or any sort of data out there, the same will be written out there in the formula bar also. So what is the work of formula bar is, the formula bar displays the content of the active cell. So the cell which is active and the cell where we usually enter what we are going to enter, the same content will be written there in the formula bar also. Now another component that you can see here in this picture is title bar and ribbon. So title bar and ribbon, this is similar with the feature that is present for MS Word window also. So title bar means the bar present at the topmost portion of the window, and ribbon. So ribbon is the portion from where we can use different sort of tools. And ribbon also is divided into two different parts, that is tabs and groups. So I have already explained you all about this ribbon area and title bar. So these two are also the component of MS Excel window. So my dear students, these are different components of MS Excel windows which works together and which helps in performing different sort of tasks there in the MS Excel page. So these components, whatever I have explained in today's class, these components are very much important to work there in the MS Excel window. So in upcoming class, I'll be coming with the practical work of this MS Excel window, and I'm going to show you practically also. So practically I'm going to show you there in the computer how these data can be entered there in the worksheet of MS Excel window, and how can we use the components whatever we have learned in today's class, how can we use this component there in the MS Excel window. So till then, I would like to request you all to kindly go through this chapter, that is chapter number 3. Kindly relate all the topics which is present there in the computer textbook, and kindly revise all the topics whatever is explained till now. So till then, stay safe, stay at home, and please dedicate your time in studies. Thank you.